Hello, gentlefolk of the internet. My name is Rebecca. This is the Rebekah Fit. I've come to share. I'm a full 2 months, 10 weeks, but who's counting, into my more intentional fitness journey, and we are 1 month into this YouTube sharing business. I'm enjoying Gymnastics Body's program. I'm digging having more access to CrossFit. Real life is real life. My favorite right now is video production. Gymnasticsbodies.com is about an hour of my morning. It's primarily a mobilization program. It really is pushing me to be in the right position in a lot of ways. It's actually fun for me to have access to both that program and Flagship, because together is where some amazing magic is happening. My fitness and mobilization programming is largely covered by Flagship Performance and Gymnastics Bodies right now. I'm no longer doing that third program, which is kind of great. I really needed that time. It's been turned into production. There's points in Gymnastics Bodies program where I can absolutely hear either Will or Mark in my head, we're supposed to be doing it a certain way. And particularly the stiff leg windmill, you want to start arm overhead, thumb back, and then you want to end arm overhead, thumb back to get that full rotation in the shoulder. But that's Will. That's Flagship. That's a different program. They don't mention that. It could be in a future scale. I don't know yet. I don't like that I don't get to look ahead. I want to look ahead. I read the back of books too. I'm just not a very patient person. Flagship has been great. Balancing my body with the work at home has given me a little bit more access to the work at CrossFit. I'm doing less scale. I'm able to get through the workout a little bit better than I was. Significantly better, actually. Significantly better than I was before. It feels really great. I'm also figuring out how to move my camera around while I'm working and not get in everybody's way. That's a thing. I like that as I'm doing more research in YouTube and into fitness culture, that I'm finding CrossFit coaches are also tuned in with that, and they bring it to what they do in the group classes. We also have kids, and kids in real life are being real right now. They are 3.5. We have twins, and we just gotten through a really hard, whiny phase of about 6 to 9 months of where they were just sort of impossible, age appropriate and all, but it's still super challenging. And we got through it, and it's just like, oh wow, that was it. That's cool. That's great. We're good. And then they started preschool. And it's like all over again, plus a whole series of extra behavior that I've never seen before that I can only assume is related to preschool. So kid A suddenly is be like, you say something and be like, what? What do you mean, what? You do not talk to me that way, child. No. And by the end of my day with them, I just feel like a jerk. It's not fun. And it makes doing all these other things super challenging. I'm very lucky to have a big family, lots of hands to get it done. All of the parents right now are just like, oh man, real life is being all real. Fun new challenges. I record every day now. I don't even know what I'm going to produce with what I'm recording when I'm recording it at the time. For the most part, it's just for the sake of having the experience of getting my equipment out, getting it set up, recording, dealing with a lot of failure, dealing with things not working, dealing with things breaking. Things that were working, you were depending on them, and now they're broken. It's been amazing to just be unattached and bumbling around, making mistakes, not knowing what's going on, and seeing what happens. I assume that that's going to get dialed in as we move forward. When I first started my very, very first video 30 days ago, was 1 minute long, and it took me over 4 hours to get it edited. And it's terrible. It's terrible. On Sunday, I had a huge crunch because I was recording in multiple locations. I was up and down the peninsula. I had multiple appointments. I completely forgot I was supposed to be with the kids that evening. That ate up like half of the time that I thought that I had for editing. I was able to produce a 10-minute video in 2.5 hours. And from a month ago, that's dramatic improvement in my ability. I set a goal to record and produce dailies just to sort of push myself and make myself iron out the ridiculous time-wasting things of my workflow. I've done most of that. Obviously, having a plan ahead of time would work out, but this is fine. I'm having a great time. I hope you're having a great time. I've got a lot of really great content coming up. So far, I've recorded the content for 3 other videos. I haven't actually looked at all of it. I know I already had technical problems with one of them, but I should have the Museum of Ice Cream ready to go in a couple days. I should have my montage of my CrossFit work for the week ready to go in a couple days, so stick around for that. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that video, be sure to like, subscribe. If you're super inspired to share it with your friends, please do so. If you want to strike up a conversation, please comment below. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great one.